Hey guys, Brian back here with you today. We're going to be going over not exactly the DS4 as a product, but the DS4 as an experience. It's a little bit different than how a lot of people are used to. You take the module to the computer, you flash it, you print out all your stuff. I mean, you can still do that, but the DS4 with Directlink on your phone through Bluetooth is it's kind of the way of the future here. It keeps you in the car, it keeps you productive instead of running around doing a bunch of stuff, printing out a bunch of pages you probably might not need. But let's dive into the Directlink app and kind of get through this experience. So we're using an iPad here, and here's the app itself. What we're going to do here to just view our wire diagrams and see how we wire it up, you just go View, and it brings this up. This is a barcode scanner that we're going to scan barcode here on the door. It picks it up in just a second. Then it brings this up here. Brings up all these three different Toyota 4Runners. It only knows the VIN. It doesn't know what kind of key it is, but this one I know is a G key. So we pick it there. And then we want to pick the 933TL7. That is our data firmware, not any of these analog ones. And this is our DS4 guide. So then you take this to your bench and do your pre-wire. I know this is an install type 1, so there it is. You can zoom in, do what you got to do there, and install it in the car. We already got this one wired up, so I'm going to toss that one in real quick. Then for flashing this unit, we're going to go back to the configure. What we have to do before we hit configure is get in the car and then just turn the ignition on. What that does is wakes up the data bus, and then once the DS4 sees that, it allows you to take Directlink and pair into it. So we do ignition on. And then configure. Right now the DS4 is looking for the VIN. Found it here. It's 2010 4Runner. So it paired successfully right there. The note says to turn the ignition off, and that's what you want to do, because some of the times when after you flash it, if the ignition is still on, you're in the beginning of the programming to the vehicle, and if you do that, you might not want to be on that step yet, depending on the firmware. So we'll go to Start New Configuration here, and there's our firmware we want. Oops, there we go. This one is an automatic trans. And we got remote start and hybrid. And hybrid, if you guys don't know what that is, it's remote start and security. If you want 3 times lock, you would pick it here. You also have the option for lock, unlock, then lock, which is pretty cool. We're going to add a smart start on this one. And we're going to pick our remotes. We're going to go with the 7756V. This screen is basically a summary of everything you just picked. If you want to flash straight right now, you can. But a lot of times guys will want to choose like a different runtime, and all your other features are under feature configuration. I just want to change runtime real quick, so I'm going to hit remote start. Then there's our slider for picking a runtime. You can slide it there or hit plus or minus, pick whatever you want. And when we go back to this page, you hit next and then flash. So you see right there with one device, we got our install guide, which is the right one because we scanned the VIN for it. You can't accidentally pick a wrong car unless there was some goofy VIN number on a wrong car. We're using this thing to flash it through Bluetooth. If you're using a tablet, it is a lot better to see the install guides, because you got a lot more a lot more space on that thing to find your actual wires you got to go to. You'll see down here the DS4 is flashing green because it is flashing right now. This takes maybe a minute or so. Don't leave this page. Let it do its thing. Go eat a pineapple or go fishing, you know, whatever. All right, and there we have it. That's pretty much the DS4 Experience for a pretty basic flash. Keep an eye out for more of our videos. We'll be doing stuff like advanced features and troubleshooting and all the kind of goodies that comes with in this app here. Thank you.